Hello, welcome to our channel. We're Boxed and Driven. In this video, we're gonna talk about the Redfox Wizbook Arc. We had an unboxing video, and we'll put the link right there. Please do watch it. So here's the Wizbook Arc. I have been using it for around 1 to 2 months, and for today's video, we're gonna talk about how it is. So first thing, it has a rubber-like finish, and that makes it ang tawag dun? So it has a rubber-like finish, and that makes it susceptible to dirt. It accumulates a lot of dirt. Sometimes I see this black stuff around, so I'd have to just wipe it off or rub it, and then it's gone. It's good to go again. I don't like that it's a dirt magnet. To lessen that, I bought a case from Halo. It's just a simple case anyway. Another thing is that this small laptop doesn't have a vent. So when you do lots of stuff, when you open tabs, when you Photoshop, when you do lots of stuff, it tends to heat up. So what I do is I use an electric fan to cool this thing down. It keeps my laptop cool, my head cool, and everybody chill. Another thing is the mouse pad. It's kind of too small for my taste, and I'm not sure on how to change or customize the gestures. For gestures like from swiping from right to the center, the action center pops out. And when you swipe from around the top to the middle, it does that. Since it's a small trackpad, it's kind of annoying when you just move a little and then your windows go crazy. Not only that, from the left to the center, it shows up all your open programs. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying. Another thing is, there are a couple of times that when I'm using the PC for this PC for too long, more specifically the browser, the screen turns off. Just the screen. I mean, the keyboard's working well, and if I'm watching a video, I can still hear it playing. But when I switch tabs, or rather when I switch to other programs, the screen turns on again. I haven't figured out yet how to fix that, and I'm not sure how. Is there a way to fix?
There maraming possible problems eh. Well, it could be a Chrome issue, it could be a driver issue, it could be a Windows issue.
This thing, it being a touchscreen, I like it. I like it being a touchscreen. But then sometimes there's a phantom touch. Phantom touch? Sometimes it has phantom touch. So, say I'm reading an article, or then there's something around here or around here. You see that touch thing? It shows up and it keeps on going to some area of the screen, and the mouse can't do anything because phantom touch. Phantom touch? Yes. So what I do is either I just let it be for a while, then after some time it's gone, or I restart the thing. One of the biggest problem with this PC is its storage. It only has 32 gigs of ROM.
Storage na kasi.
The biggest problem with this PC, I think, is its storage. It only has 32 gigabytes of it, and that could only store your programs, basics like Microsoft Office, Adobe Reader, and browser. I probably deleted some of the pre-installed Windows apps. So adding to that problem, Windows 10 just needs to upgrade all the time. and I don't have enough storage, so I can't upgrade it. With this storage, it really is a big problem. I've already added up 64 gig of micro SD. I don't think I need that much for my files. More likely I'll need it for the programs and system files. I have already customized that my additional or downloaded programs would be stored in the micro SD, but then Windows 10, it can't be stored in the micro SD. And the 32 gig along with the other system files, it's just, the thing is not sufficient. So if you're really gonna consider this PC, you really have to be super basic with your tasks, with your programs, with your files, because the storage is limiting. So let's get on with the good stuff. This thing is lightweight, very lightweight, at 1.1 kilograms. The very reason that I bought this PC is for portability, because I have theses. And I'm not really... I have theses. Yes. Sometimes I get these ideas and I just want to type it in my laptop. To do that, I don't want it to be a tablet. I want it to be an actual laptop. Also, I have a limited budget. So at the price of 14,000, really, if you think about it, this is kind of worth it. I mean, 14,000 pesos. What can you buy with that? Android phone, I guess. With 14,000, that's about the price of a mid-range Android phone. My accent, I'm foreign. So I bought that with this, then with the freebie of 32 gigs of flash drive and an inkjet printer. So if you really don't mind those things, negative things I've said, and if you really just want basic tasks and portability on a PC, then I think this is a good thing to buy. Also, the battery life. Battery life lasts for a day when I'm just doing basic browsing or just using Microsoft Office. I don't have any heavy programs installed right here, so I have tried video editing with Movie Maker. Yes, it heated up, but it works just fine. It lasted for around half a day. Battery life's great. So this 360 thing, I don't use it that much because I kinda cringe. The hinges, they're not broken in yet because I don't use this feature that much, only when I'm on my bed watching or reading manga.
So it's not broken in because you don't want to use it. You don't want to use it because it's not broken in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something that, I'm keen on using. But it's a plus. It's just that I don't need it that much. Also, I don't use it that much because at 14,000 price, I have a mindset, or I'm expecting that this is not that durable. I want this to last long. I don't want to wear it off this soon. I like the feeling of the keyboard. I mean, it just feels right when I'm typing and that sound. It's a chiclet keyboard. So this being a thin laptop, sort of thin, the travel distance of the keyboard, it's a bit shallow, but I like the feeling of it though. So it just feels like, girl, I'm in a business. Girl, I'm working. I'm tapping. Working on my thesis. I have theses. I just like the feeling. So let's move on to the volume. Speakers are right here. So when you're putting it on top of a table, it'll end up a bit muffled. It gets less volume than when you don't. Here's the maximum volume of the thing. So you kind of get the feeling that this is really a tiny laptop. It's not that big on the base. It's not that big on the music quality, it's just right. But you know, if you're picky on the sound quality, then you might reconsider buying this one. So overall, do I like the Redfox Wizbook Arc? It's not that great, but it works just fine. Nothing fancy. It's kind of cute, yeah. When you Photoshop, it tends to hit up. It works well with what I want, what I'm doing, with what I need. It's worth it. But you know, if you're a person who just tends to go heavy with programs, with your tasks, it's not a good thing to buy. Consider something else. But at this price, if you have less than 20,000 budget and you're just gonna do some basic computing, browsing, then go ahead and buy it. For its portability, for its battery life, for its just basic usage, it's good. I hope that this video helped you a lot in looking into the Redfox Wizbook Arc. Have fun doing what you gotta do. Bye!